You won't believe what this creature did. In the depths of the Amazon rainforest, a team of researchers stumbled upon a sight that left them utterly speechless. As they trudged through the dense undergrowth, their eyes fell upon a creature so extraordinary, so mind-boggling, that it defied all logic and reason. What they witnessed that day would forever change our understanding of the animal kingdom and push the boundaries of what we thought possible in nature. Picture this: a small, unassuming amphibian, no larger than the palm of your hand, perched on a fallen log. At first glance, it appeared to be nothing more than a common tree frog, its vibrant, green skin glistening in the dappled sunlight filtering through the canopy. But as the scientists watched in awe, something truly remarkable began to unfold before their very eyes. The frog, seemingly aware of its audience, slowly raised itself up on its hind legs. Its body began to quiver and shake, almost as if it were about to perform some sort of bizarre mating ritual. But what happened next was far beyond anything the researchers could have ever imagined. In a flash of movement so quick it was almost imperceptible to the human eye, the frog's tongue shot out of its mouth. But this was no ordinary tongue. It stretched and elongated, growing to an impossible length that defied all known laws of biology. The scientists watched in stunned silence as the tongue continued to extend, reaching far beyond the confines of the small clearing they stood in. Seconds ticked by, and still the tongue grew. It snaked its way through the underbrush, weaving between trees and vines with an almost sentient precision. The researchers, their scientific curiosity overcoming their initial shock, began to follow the path of the impossibly long appendage. As they pushed deeper into the jungle, they could scarcely believe what they were seeing. The frog's tongue had stretched to a length of over 100 feet, a feat that should have been physically impossible for a creature of its size. But the true wonder was yet to come. At the very tip of the tongue, they discovered something that would shake the foundations of modern science. The frog had somehow managed to wrap its tongue around a small, brightly colored bird perched high in the canopy. With a swift retraction, the tongue began to pull back, dragging its avian prey along with it. The researchers watched in amazement as the bird was pulled through the dense foliage, its wings flapping uselessly against the iron grip of the frog's tongue. In a matter of seconds, the entire length of the tongue had retracted, bringing the unfortunate bird right to the waiting mouth of the tiny amphibian. What happened next was perhaps the most astonishing part of all. The frog, its body no larger than a golf ball, somehow managed to swallow the bird whole. Its throat bulged grotesquely as it gulped down its prey, which was easily 3 times its own size. The scientists, their minds reeling from what they had just witnessed, scrambled to document every detail of this incredible event. They snapped photos, took measurements, and collected samples, all while struggling to come to terms with the implications of their discovery. News of the super-tuned frog, as it came to be known, spread like wildfire through the scientific community. Biologists, zoologists, and evolutionary experts from around the world clamored to study this remarkable creature, each hoping to unlock the secrets of its impossible abilities. Theories abounded as to how such a small animal could possess such an extraordinary adaptation. Some speculated that it was the result of a rare genetic mutation, while others suggested it might be evidence of an entirely new species, previously unknown to science. As research into the super-tongued frog continued, more and more incredible abilities came to light. Not only could it extend its tongue to impossible lengths, but it also possessed the ability to change the texture and adhesiveness of its tongue at will. This allowed it to capture prey of various sizes and textures, from tiny insects to small mammals and birds. Perhaps most astounding of all was the discovery that the frog's tongue contained specialized cells capable of breaking down and absorbing nutrients directly through its surface. This meant that the frog could begin digesting its prey even before it reached its mouth, allowing it to consume animals far larger than its own body size. The implications of these discoveries were staggering. Scientists began to wonder what other incredible adaptations might be hiding in the unexplored corners of our planet. If a tiny frog could evolve such extraordinary abilities, what other wonders might be waiting to be discovered in the depths of our oceans or the heights of our mountains? As research into the super-tongued frog continued, it became clear that this remarkable creature was more than just a scientific curiosity. It represented a fundamental shift in our understanding of evolution and adaptation. The frog's impossible abilities challenged long-held beliefs about the limits of biological possibility and forced scientists to reconsider everything they thought they knew about the natural world. Conservation efforts sprang up almost overnight, with researchers and environmentalists alike recognizing the importance of protecting the frog's habitat. The Amazon rainforest, already under threat from deforestation and climate change, suddenly became the focus of intense international attention. Documentaries were filmed, books were written, and the super-tongued frog quickly became a global sensation. Children around the world begged their parents for plush toys and t-shirts featuring the remarkable amphibian, while adults marveled at the wonders of nature that still remained to be discovered. But even as the world celebrated this incredible creature, questions lingered. How had such an extraordinary adaptation evolved? What other secrets might the frog be hiding? And perhaps most importantly, what other impossible wonders might be waiting to be discovered in the unexplored corners of our planet? As we continue to explore and study the natural world around us, one thing is certain. The super-tongued frog serves as a powerful reminder that there is still so much we do know about the incredible diversity of life on Earth. It challenges us to keep our minds open, to question our assumptions, and to never stop marveling at the wonders that surround us. So the next time you find yourself doubting the impossible, remember the tiny frog with a tongue that defied all logic. Because in the grand tapestry of nature, sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. And who knows? The next incredible discovery might be just around the corner, waiting for someone with an open mind and a curious spirit to uncover it. You won't believe what this creature did, but it just might inspire you to look at the world around you with fresh eyes and a renewed sense of wonder.